Hello. Hi. Hi, my name's Asaze, and I've had the complete pleasure of being the assistant director of Do You Feel Anger. And I thought I'd come out here and say a few words to you all if you don't mind. Please feel free to boo anytime. If you don't like it, just let me know. Welcome to Do You Feel Anger? This is a show by Nelson-Greenberg, and it's very close to my heart. And this particular production comes from the beautiful mind of our director, Natalia. This show is part of a research project, so I hope you guys all got surveys as you came in. There will be allotted time in a break in the show for you to fill out those surveys, and we'd love to hear what you think about the show. If you'd like to participate in a more in-depth interview, there's a spot for you to include your contact information if you'd like. And I'd also like to shout out a few folks who are completely responsible for getting the show off the ground. First, I'd like to thank the UTS board and Eat Up Drama for their time, their resources, and their unwavering support. And I'd like to thank Alexa Bowen, our stage manager. Would not have happened without her. And our wonderful team of designers. We have Heejin Han Kim and Maylee Babuka Jones as our costume designers. We have Raven Mintz as our lighting designer. And we have Gideon Hall and Finley Brown as our sound designers. And we have a wonderful deck crew and costuming team who keep things running behind the scenes. And I'd also like to thank you all for coming out here and supporting undergraduate theater. The arts thrive on people like you, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. And I'm going to stop yapping at you guys. And I'm going to let you enjoy the show. Woo!
I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but I just want to let you know that any feelings you may have right now are valid, and I'm here for you. Well, not actually here, because I can't answer the phone, but anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi dear, I know you're starting your new assignment today, you must be very busy, but I wanted to call up and say hi and wish you luck. Well, not that you need my luck. I do realize I'm talking to the person who once taught a broker without teardrops how to cry out of his mouth. Anyway, I hope you're doing okay. I haven't spoken to you since your father wrote you, and I wanted to see how you're doing. And let's look, what else? Oh! Sherry told me about this beautiful island called Compass Point with these gorgeous views and sea creatures that talk to you and keep you company while you swim. So maybe we can go there together after your job. I know you must be dealing with some complicated feelings right now, and I just wanted you to know I'm here if you want to talk. Okay, I love you, my little spider. Bye-bye.
Hey, I'm Eva.
Hi, Eva. I'm Sophia.
You're here to try and help us scream less at people on the phone?
Yes, I'm an empathy coach.
To be honest, I don't think I need lessons on empathy, but everyone else in the office does, so. You're gonna love it here. I know you hear debt collection agency and you think everyone in this office must be really mean, but you're right. It's just a very small, insular community and everyone is so outgoing and mean, and it's just a really fantastic, really scary work environment. Someone keeps bugging me when I'm walking around the office. I like your nails. Are they from your hands?
Did you say that someone keeps mugging you?
I don't think so. Did you say that?
You said that.
If you say so. Someone keeps bugging me, so it wouldn't be so crazy for me to say it out loud. But I'd certainly never dwell on it or claim that's what's happening. Someone keeps mugging me. You seem lovely. Everyone here is going to hit on you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, I'm trying to say that like it's a compliment, but really it's a warning. Everyone's going to hit on you when you won't get anything done unless you shut it down. And even if you do, shut it down. Eventually they'll find a way around it, and then they'll wear you down until you disappear.
Well, if people hit on me, I'll just tell them to stop.
What do you mean?
I'll say, please don't hit on me.
No, that doesn't sound like the best way to handle it. Maybe you should. Are you dating anyone?
Oh, no, I'm not, but can I ask why that's relevant?
Maybe you want to start dating someone. Like ASAP. I just broke up with my boyfriend. I was with him for 10 years, even though I hated him the whole time. His name was Marcus? Hold on. I could never pay attention to him when he was talking, so I wrote it down. His name was Jeffrey. Weird. Where did Marcus from? Anyways, Jeffrey was a marine biologist, which sounds interesting, but it's really not. This is a photo from a trip we took upstate with a few friends. Which one is he? Oh, there he is, there. Or there? One of those two is my Marcus. Shoot! My Jeffrey! It's so weird that I keep doing that. I don't even know any Marcuses, besides my dad.
Why did you guys break up?
Well, first he started cheating on me, mostly getting hundreds of blowjobs from other women, and then eventually he ended up murdering me.
He ended up murdering?
Or, no, sorry. What's it called when you stab someone to death?
Murder?
Okay, so then yeah, he ended up murdering. But even then, I didn't really want to break up with him because he was so helpful for the work dynamics. But I was like, he murdered more than one person, so you know the saying.
Oh, I'm not sure I do.
No? If he murders one, it's all in good fun. If he slaughters a whole crowd and you realize you've been sharing your bed with a stranger for 10 years just to avoid a bad work environment. Huh. What is the ending to that saying? Just to avoid a bad work environment. Something. Serial killers' wives always finish last.
Well, good for you that you got out of an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah, thanks. It's actually made my life super stressful. Because now I'm scrambling to get a new boyfriend ASAP so that my work life can return to normal. Like this date I went on last night. I mean, he wasn't terrible. But he said the phrase, egg is a man's best egg a lot, so you know, just not the perfect fit.
Can we go back to what you said before? About how someone keeps mugging you?
No thanks. How about instead, we recap my advice. Try to date someone, like my dad Marcus. No, my boyfriend Marcus. No. My ex-boyfriend, Jeffrey. And then just mention him all the time, but do it really subtly. And just like, never break up with him, even if he turns out to be a murderer. Or, sorry, a stabber to death. Because I wouldn't want you to end up in danger.
Danger how?
Like me. Like how I'm in danger. And I mean, I know that they keep saying that Janie's just in the bathroom, but it's been so many days. Eva?
Eva, can I have a second with Sophia alone?
Of course! Milady? Sir!
So, all set for today?
Yes, I was planning on checking out some of those calls when... Can I just ask, Eva said something about being mugged in the office?
Do you mean Janie?
I think, wasn't that Eva just now?
Oh, yes, Eva. Yes, she's spoken to me about that, and I'm over it. Sorry, all over it. The safety of my employees is my top priority. Bottom line, over everything else, I really want to pretend that I'm a good guy. Isn't the situation with the homeless terrible? Just awful. They don't have much food, but they have to eat to survive.
Right. And so, did they explain how this works? Basically, I take your employees through the training, and then once it's clear that they understand the material, I sign the form they sent you, we send it back up to head office, and we're done.
Okay, so imagine it won't take more than a day or two.
It usually takes closer to 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, maybe in other offices. I know you're used to intense clients. Your office told me about the doctors you had helped. That forgot that humans weren't objects. But I think you'll actually find that, so long as you quickly ingratiate yourself into the environment here, this is a fantastic place to work. For example, we have maternity leave now, where we let women leave when they're giving birth. To be honest, head office insists on this, but I'm not even sure we need empathy lessons in the first place.
Except that, well, I see you had another incident just last night. One of your employees was on the phone with someone and made up a new curse word and used it upwards of 47 times.
47 times. Yes. And to be fair, it was an accurate description of what you wanted to do to her.
Well, I think some empathy training could help us avoid a situation like that altogether. I'm going to turn this office into an empathy engine.
And what is empathy exactly? Is that a type of, it's not a bird.
No, it's empathy is the ability to understand someone else's feelings.
Oh, like hunger and anger.
Or like sadness, or elation, or fear.
Or hunger, or anger, or horn.
Porn?
When you want to have sex with someone.
Sure! Yes, the beauty of our feelings is well, they're complicated, and they're hard to pin down, and each and every one of them is valid, and I'm excited to unpack it all with you. Look, John, I can see you're a little skeptical.
Oh no, it's not that I have anything against you personally. I'm just protective over my employees. We've been together a long time, you know, and at this point, we're more than an office. We're like a little family. Warts and all, unresolved anger and all, love and familial abuse and decades of bubbling resentment and ongoing power struggles and all.
Well, I'm not here to mess with your family. I want to strengthen it.
Yeah, sure, I've heard that before. I come from a pretty dysfunctional family myself.
I know all about that. Really, John, I can relate.
No, but I'm talking like, imagine a divorce. That's what it was. My parents got divorced. You can never understand.
You know what? Empathy in action. I can relate to your feelings around a dysfunctional family, John, because, well, just this week, I found out that my father has a second family, which he told me in an email.
Told you in an email?
Well, to be fair, he's always been a little, thoughtless.
Can I see it?
No!
Right, I'm sorry I asked. That was inappropriate. It's just that I'm supposed to write my niece and explain why I'm not invited to Thanksgiving dinner anymore. But it's been kind of hard to... Let's see. There we go.
Dear Becca, happy 9th birthday. I have something to tell you. Aw. Justice Potter Stewart once said about hardcore pornography. I know it when I see it. What's a piss chart?
Oh, it's what I love. But see, I get stuck a little towards the end, and I want to get it right. Just because I don't only love piss charts, no. I also love my niece.
Well, fine, John, if you want to take a look at his email. It's not perfect, but it's self-reflective. So,
Dear Sophia, I'm sorry you had to find out I have a second family this way, in this letter, right now, sort of as the direct object of this sentence. I'll be the first to admit that I messed up, but honestly, at some point, your mother completely stopped meeting me halfway, and that was really hurtful. I only hope you'll make me halfway of all this because, not to get too vulnerable on you or anything, but that's what I want. And if you don't, I'll run off and get a second dog. Just kidding, I have one already. But that doesn't mean I don't love you with all my heart. Big hug, my little spider. I'm in pain. Love.
Okay, so you kind of got the gist of it.
Do you have a lot of rage towards your father?
No, I feel really sad for him.
Even if it's PS?
Oh, you don't have to read the PS.
PS! Another reason why I wandered away from your mother is because she doesn't like giving me blowjobs without my ever reciprocating. And I love blowjobs without reciprocation. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no way I'm going to talk about how much I love blowjobs without reciprocation. I love blowjobs without reciprocation.
Oh my God.
I love blowjobs without reciprocation. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's no way I want to talk about how much I love blowjobs without reciprocation. I do love blowjobs without reciprocation. I love them a lot. Okay, see you later.
I just think he doesn't always know how to practice empathy because no one's ever taught him, which I think is kind of heartbreaking and funny because his daughter.
Oh, yes, it is. I love jokes. Well, it's good you're not angry because this place really doesn't allow me, except in very specific circumstances. And also,
What?
well, I want to say this intelligently. So, you might excel more at your job if you wear a dress.
Did you just tell me to wear a dress?
No! At least not my normal ones.
Well, I tend to be most comfortable in pants, so.
Great, then just wear a dress.
Well, thanks for the tip. I appreciate this whole welcome.
Don't mention it. You know, you're not half bad. Although that's also what they said about my cousin Ralph. Until they found out what he does inside his shed, so. Anyways, here is the flash drive full of recordings. Feel free to look over them, and you can meet everyone later today.
You're in Janie's chair.
Oh, I'll move. There's mold growing in her coffee.
Hi, I'm Jordan. It's a pleasure for you to meet me. What shall I say?
Jordan, what did we learn about you recently, after we spoke with that client in Paris?
We learned that I can't speak French. We also learned that the way that I was saying medium rare steak actually meant big dog! No offense. So, yes, I'm Jordan, and voulez-vous me prendre? But only on weeknights, okay? What shall I say?
My name's Howie. I have a terrible temper.
Hi, Howie. But I thought, well, didn't you say that terrible tempers weren't allowed here?
Well, like I said, only in particular circumstances. Like in the house.
Oh, Eva, do you have a terrible temper?
What? No, why? Did someone say I did?
Oh, no.
Good. Because I don't. Instead of anger, I choose to feel... What's the word for nothing?
Nothing.
Well, I feel whatever the word would be for nothing. If it existed. Phew! I had an excellent first date last night. Or, as my new boyfriend would say, an excellent first date.
What?
Who is he?
Well, his real name is actually Michelangelo, but he just goes by Rafalgor. It was good. Yeah, sort of. Not perfect. He's mean, and his hands are always sticky, and he calls sugar sweet pellets, and he has a floating kneecap that he talks to like it's a friend. But at least I wouldn't look like Janie. Single and getting punched in the face and in the bathroom for an eternity.
Well, you're not like Janie. Janie was crazy.
Janie was crazy?
Big time.
I know that there's sort of a taboo against calling women crazy these days, and rightfully so, because Hargely Montbonder. But Janie was definitely a little batty.
A little batty? We're talking about someone who once threatened to set the whole office on fire.
What? Why?
I have no idea. She just snapped.
Yeah, one minute she was fine, the next she was wielding this pack of matches like a... How familiar are you with Dutch horror films?
Janie was a little challenging. Let's just leave it there.
Females be crazy.
I think you mean females be batty.
Oh, thank you, Jordan.
Eva, before we begin,
Yes, I'm sorry.
what are you sorry about?
I didn't wear shoes.
You didn't? But aren't those shoes, though?
Oh, yeah! I meant I didn't go to the store.
Oh, no, Eva, you're not in trouble. I was just hoping to talk to you privately after the meeting.
Oh, sure.
With all due respect, in quotes, why are you here? I could be making calls right now.
Well, my name is Sophia, and
Sophia? Pardon the interruption, but maybe you'd like to introduce yourself to the group?
Yes, my name is Sophia, and I'm here to do some empathy exercises with all of you.
I don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, but I would love to have sex with you.
That actually does make me feel uncomfortable.
Well, I don't mean it to. So...
Well, it does. So,
Okay, now you have made me feel uncomfortable by saying that I have made you feel uncomfortable. I was just trying to tell you how I feel.
and I was just trying to tell you how I...
Maybe this will exchange more subtle for a second. I think what Howie is trying to say is the question. Are you dating anyone?
Oh! No, I do not, but please don't hit on me.
What?
You know what? Hate my sister in the uterus.
Do you mean absorb, Eva?
What? No, yeah, they use that word absorb for when one fetus absorbs the other, but no, I hate her. I ripped into her with my hands while my parents watched on the ultrasound machine, screaming, trying to stop me. Why are we on the floor?
Okay, well, great. I'll leave you to it, Sophia. And guys, guys, be good, all right? Ajahn Jay.
Hey!
So, empathy. But first off, what does empathy mean? Howie.
When you're angry at someone.
Ooh, I think you're describing anger, but I can write that down.
Empathy is a bird.
Empathy is the ability to understand someone else's feelings.
Our job is to collect money from people. There's no time for feelings.
Actually, Howie, I understand why you think that, but what's so exciting about empathy is that it actually increases productivity. People are more cooperative when they feel like they're being heard. And I think one of the reasons for all of the lawsuits against this office is that, well, people here have been neglecting their listening
Well,
skills.
that and all the threats of physical violence.
Yes, thank you, Eva. So today I want to work on compassionate listening, which is a big part of empathy.
I don't have a problem listening.
What did I just say, then?
You said how we're in this room with walls and Jordan. And there's a chair. And well, you know, people have called me a poet before, which whatever, but I have been known to.
Big brain sounds. Oh. Big brain sounds.
Let's look.
Ding! 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 A cow! A man!
Not right now.
Well, how about this? I'm going to play a quick piece of a phone conversation from one of the employees here. And, well, I won't say who it is.
Hello, is this
That's
me?
Yes,
this is Donna. Donna, I am a debt collector with cash flow accounts, CFA, and under federal law, I must advise you that this is an attempt to collect a debt and any information you will be used for that purpose. We have a claim in our office from Wharton Industries in the amount of $744.48. How are you today? I'm up to good. Fine. My husband is very sick. I said that's... And I take my debt really seriously. He's in the hospital again. Please. I spoke to someone important about this on Monday. Have you spoken to them since Monday? I wasn't asking for your whole life story, lady. And all I want to know is...
You haven't gotten to the bad part yet.
Oh, so I just want to focus on this part, the interaction, for now. Did anyone see a problem right off the bat? Yes.
Your number and address.
Oh, yeah!
I meant with the phone call.
He said,
He wasn't asking for your whole life story, lady.
Yes, great, and well, why would that be a problem? I want to try something. Inside your packets, you'll find a worksheet. I want everyone to think about what Donna Jacobs just told us and write down 2 or 3 things that she may be feeling. I'll do it too.
Those aren't words. Wait, really? Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. I remember that one.
What's that?
That's not-
You're so funny, bro. I'm smart too.
Shame.
Okay, is everyone ready? Jordan, what do you think Donna may be feeling right now?
Scared and ashamed.
Scared and ashamed?
Scared and ashamed. Scared, scarred, and ashamed.
Are you looking at Eva's paper?
No.
Okay, Eva, what did you write down?
I said scared and ashamed.
Ashamed isn't a word.
I guess it is.
Okay, then that's what I wrote down.
Same with me. Scared and ashamed.
Next! I just want to focus on these words for just a second. Why might Donna be... Well, let's start with scared. Yes.
Horn.
Oh, horny. You think this woman's horny?
No, I'm horny.
That's funny. I'm also horny, but I just had lunch.
So I don't want to talk about what we're feeling. I want to talk about what Donna Jacobs is feeling.
How are we supposed to do that? We don't know her.
Just based on what she said in the phone call.
I don't understand why someone else's feelings should outweigh mine.
Well, Howie, they shouldn't outweigh yours, but they can be in conversation with yours.
But that's just giving me extra work. I'm so hungry right now.
Well, whether you realize it or not, Howie, but you just expressed a feeling to me, and I appreciate it. We're already on our way! So, I wrote down worried, which is similar to scared, and then guilty. Now this is interesting. Why might Donna feel guilty? Yes.
If she murders!
Oh, specific to this situation.
Because she got into a lot of debt. But that's not our fault. She should have thought about that before she spent a bunch of money that she didn't have.
Well, actually, Howie, thank you for bringing that up. I think that's very common. She should have. Well, I think that we should others as a defense mechanism. By saying what someone should have done, we convince ourselves that we would have never have been in their position. But when we're doing that, we're also ignoring all the things that complicate a person's life. Empathy asks you to hold yourself. Sorry. Guys! What's so funny?
It's about you guys.
Can I see it, please? Thanks. I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Who's that at the bottom?
Janie, right before she took out the pack of matches. And that's me next to her.
Stop doing that. Why are Eva's legs bent up like that?
In order to make the joke funny. Do you not understand jokes?
Got it. Okay. New rule. Jokes about Eva are not allowed here. End of story.
You're a bummer. You know that? Why am I even listening to you? I don't know you.
Howie, please, sit down.
Actually, in this office, I stand whenever I want.
And I say this poem whenever I want. Life is an oblong.
Well, I'm the one who's running this meeting right now, so I would really appreciate it if we could abide by my rules for now.
Excuse me?
You know what? They ate my other twin during the mitosis stage.
Oh, that's okay. I understand that my presence here may be disorienting, but I'm here to help, and I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to ask that you let me run my meetings the way I want to run them. Now, with that being said, Howie expressed that he was hungry, and I want to honor that. So let's take a break.
Yes. I think we should take a break.
I'm super horned right now.
Say, Eva.
Eva?
Eva.
Eh?
Do you want to get lunch with me? In a sort of threatening way.
I'm eating with Rafal Gore today. Darn, I bet I'll want eggs.
Actually, Eva, you said you'd stay behind with me, and then maybe we could get lunch.
Oh, great. Sophie and I are going to eat together.
Nice!
Before I go, I just wanted to let you know that I'm really happy that you're here. And I've totally got your back in private. See you later!
Do you actually eat lunch?
Yes, I do. First, don't you?
It's so cool that you're an empathy coach. How'd you get into that job?
Oh, actually, my mom was the one who found out about it and encouraged me to apply. Ever since I was a kid, she's made me feel like I have this special ability to communicate with, well, all different kinds of people, I guess.
It's great that your mother knows you so well. Sometimes by accident, my mother calls me Irva.
Oh, well, I would love to hear more about that.
I'll start another selection.
But first, I was listening to your calls too as I was combing through the others, and...
Hello, I am a debt collector with cash flow accounts, CFA, and under federal law, I must advise you that this is an attempt to collect a debt, and any information given will be used for that purpose. We have a claim in our office from Rytech Inc. in the amount of $43.68.
Let's all buy the book.
I feel like tigers only do that when they're provoked. No. I'm stronger, honestly. Someone with a mask keeps coming up to me at work and mugging me. Usually in the kitchen, and makes me afraid to eat my lunch. And I'm usually too scared and ashamed to eat breakfast or dinner either.
I said I'm willing to pay the money.
Got it. So, shorter conversations.
Well, yes, that phone call lasted for 4 hours and 32 minutes, but I'm more focused on...
Sometimes when it's happening, I try to shut my brain off. I pretend I'm someone who no one would ever want to mock. Like, sometimes I pretend I'm a mermaid.
Do you not want me to pay? Or is this some kind of,
I know I broke the rule.
What rule?
Don't talk about mermaids during times when you go to the store.
Eva, you didn't break a rule. I want to help you with these muggings.
Thanks. It's fine. I already sent everyone an email about it a couple months ago. Hi all. So sorry to bother everybody, and I know this is really silly, but I just wanted to drop a quick line to say that someone with a mask keeps mugging me in the kitchen, and I'd love it if they would stop. And then I put 5 pages of exclamation points so that no one would think I was mad at them.
But with all due respect, that email, it didn't seem to work.
No, but Howie responded saying, tooth, period, so I know he got it, which is great.
I want to help you.
Thanks, but it's fine. I'm with Grafalgor now, and that'll help, and we'll eat sweet pellets together, and try to keep Mr. Decaf in place, and that will be that.
Look, I know it may feel safer to align yourself with Grafalgor, but if you start expressing yourself honestly in this office, I promise you that I've got your back. Ditch Grafalgor and stick with me.
I'll think about it.
Well, that's all I ask. Now let's go eat.
Well, not actually here because I can't answer the phone. But anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi, my little spider. It's been a whole week. It's a little unusual for me to not hear from you for this long. And I wanted to try you again because your father said he spoke to you yesterday during your lunch break. And so, well, you must have heard from him that I kicked him out. And it's been good for me because more room in all the drawers. Anyways, he also told me that people at work are being a little difficult. Do you remember when you were 10 and you went up to our neighbor Timothy, who was such a grump, and within minutes you had him talking about his family and his insecurities? Just, those people at work are lucky to have you. And so, well, you must have heard about all the lawyer stuff, and you don't need any of the gory details, but I just wanted you to know I really didn't want to bring lawyers in, okay? I just felt that I had to, and that's all you need to know. And I'm trying to get serious about that trip to Compass Point. But there are so many travel sites. Do you know which one you're supposed to use? Anyways, call me back. I love you, my little spider. Bye-bye.
Hey, Sophia.
Oh, hi, John. Before I forget, there's no place to dispose of tampons in the women's room.
Okay, is that a riddle?
What do you mean?
Is tampon a feeling? Or the doctor's a woman or something?
No, tampons for periods?
Okay, and is that a riddle?
Have you ever heard of a period before?
You know what? Let me just call this assistant from head office.
Oh, you
and
don't
she
have to
can
do that.
just... Missy, it's John. John from the night with all the hoses. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to politely, abruptly interrupt you right now because I have a question for you. Would you mind looking up what periods are? Okay, thanks so much. I forgot I did that to her. But she's going to look into that. In the meantime, how are things going?
Well, not great. I spoke to Eva, and she said that she's still being mugged. She said someone keeps coming up to her and hitting her across the head.
I know, yeah. I decided we should launch a formal investigation into the whole thing.
Oh, you did? That's great.
How about how your work is coming along? Are you ready to sign that paper?
No, it's only been a week.
Right, but I told head office I get this taken care of in record time.
Well, you might want to let them know that things are actually moving kind of slowly. Yesterday, instead of answering any of my questions, both Howie and Jordan just kept on responding to me by saying they wanted to set this burn on fire.
Oh, those guys, yes. They're a pain in my neck, and Jordan's photography makes me really nauseous, but I love them to death. Oh, has Howie said baby says no yet?
Oh, no.
Ooh, well that's good, because once that's happened, there's basically no getting through to him. It's 3 steps. He'll hit the wall, he'll go to sleep, and then how familiar are you with Dutch horror films?
I just think we need a little more time.
You have to be strategic about your approach. So, do you want some strategy from someone who knows this place pretty well and has seen how you talk to my employees?
Well, I'm not sure I need strategy.
We're always using strategy of other people to some extent. Take, for example, your father. You use strategy with them, right?
I mean, I wouldn't call it strategy. I just listen to him.
Perfect, yeah. My only tip I have for you is simple. Why not? Families have quirks, customs, certain ways of doing things. And meanwhile, you're the new stepmom, just entering the home for the first time. And instead of quickly ingratiating yourself with the family, you're going, new rules, shoes off in the house, you're not allowed to hit on me! No one likes that kind of stepmom! I hated it when my stepmom said this. What I'd do, if I were you, is let these guys keep some of their customs. They'll be much more open to learning new ones that way. Like how I eventually let my stepmom teach me about forks. And I think you'll actually find that... Oh, sorry, 1 second. Hello? Oh, Missy. Okay, wonderful. So, periods. What the heck are they, huh? Yeah? Oh. Okay, hold on 1 second, Missy. This doesn't sound right. What's your source? Personal experience? And WebMD. Okay, keep going then. Okay, keep going. Okay, and then what? And then... What? Oh my God, no! No! No, please no! Oh my God, no!
Are you okay?
Are you freaking kidding me right now? This is the worst day ever! I want to kill myself! I was never dead! No! Oh, just help me make the whole thing up, Missy! Oh, I don't care if you weren't lying. Just tell me you were... Okay, fine, I'll give you back your chairs and your dining room table. Just say that you were lying! Yeah? Really? Are you sure? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, Missy, okay. Oh, I appreciate it, Missy. Thanks for looking into that for me. Okay, so, now I know. Getting her period means extra pee.
Extra pee.
Oh, so, I'll leave you to it. And don't forget, customs, all right? Because as I always like to say in my classic, thoughtful way, the wilderness Oh boy, Mama, that's a big one.
Hi, Eva.
Hey, sorry, am I interrupting?
Oh no, it's just my mom.
You can get it.
Oh no, that's okay. She's in a tough spot. But you know when you look at someone and you're just like, man, everything you're doing right now, I do the opposite. Sorry. Overshare.
Don't worry. I used to overshare all the time because my ovaries were so big they had to manually enlarge my pelvic cavity. But I don't anymore, so.
Did you want to tell me something?
Oh, yes, I did what you said. I broke up with Poliakova last night.
Oh, you did? That's great. Well, how did it go?
It went well at first because he was asleep. Although when he woke up, he started to describe this awful thing that he likes to do with towels.
Well, that's great.
Anyways, took his load off.
Hey, guys.
Wait, that's really good.
What's so funny?
It's nothing.
Okay, well, how's everyone doing today? Ready to learn about visual communication?
Watch this.
I want to set this.
Burn on fire, I know, Jordan, but well, maybe today you'll change your mind because this exercise is usually pretty fun. So, I'm going to show everyone some pictures, and I want us all to name the feelings that are either visibly displayed or visible but implied using this list of positive and negative feelings. Sounds good? Okay, let's start off nice and easy. What do you think is happening here?
Wait,
Okay, guys, seriously, what's so funny?
It's about me.
But I thought I already said jokes about Eva are
It's not just about Eva, though.
It's also about you, Sophia, and other women, and lots of other nouns.
And plus, it's a joke. Lighten up.
Well, can I see it? Are those our appendixes?
Maybe.
No, I don't like this.
Wow, okay.
Eva, do you also hate our funny joke?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly.
Do women sync up when they go to the bathroom?
Well, not
Jordan, do women sync up when they go to the bathroom?
The thing that they've realized after doing lots of research is that no one knows what's thinking of this.
No, that's not true.
And they're starting to think that the clitoris is a hoax.
I thought syncing up is when they all got a little extra pee at the same time. Or maybe it just means this. Wait, no, we can't laugh about that, remember? Feelings only matter in this office when they come from people who have grossly mismanaged their finances.
Howie, put away the diagram, please.
Bad, Mommy.
Thanks. Okay, let's keep going with the exercise, and Eva can jump right in when she's back. So, take a look at that list of feelings. You guys want to take a look?
These aren't even real words. Nervous?
You mean nervous?
No, I mean that I am angry that I'm being told what I can and cannot think is funny.
Well, Howie, I'm not asking you to change your whole world view here.
Baby says no.
Sound the alarm!
Understand the joke. I'm serious. And in the corner with blood on her nose, and Eva's there calling her crazy, and the rest of the women are... Oh. This is a piss chart. Oh my gosh! I get it! That's really funny!
You like the joke?
I like the joke.
That's very cool of you.
And also, I have a boyfriend. Marcus.
Oh no.
I never meant to disrespect Marcus.
Oh, where does he work?
He works at Jeffrey and Shoes.
Oh! Sure, Marcus from Jeffrey and Shoes. We know him, right, Jordan?
Marcus!
Yeah.
From Jeffrey's shoes!
We were all on a team together ages ago. Gosh. Does he still eat lunch?
Yes, he still does.
Dude, is he still obsessed with pawns?
Yes, he still is.
Classic Marcus.
Marcus! Oh, he's such a good guy.
Oh, well, I'll tell him you said hi. In the meantime, how would you feel about getting back to that exercise?
For Marcus's lover? Baby says yes. So, when I look at this picture, I feel that word you taught us before, porn.
So I want to talk about what these women are feeling.
Maybe they're when you don't feel safe.
Scared?
Yeah, these women are scared.
These women are scared?
Yeah, they have their danger faces on.
Oh, duh, which means one of them has a gun. Or someone off to the side has a gun.
Is that invisible like why?
Maybe there's a chainsaw that's offset. Yeah.
Think about what a scared person looks like, right?
You look like my aunt after I showed her how I brush my teeth.
Well, maybe you guys can think back to a time when you were laughing.
A time when... Oh, maybe these women just saw a piss chart.
So they're happy?
Yes! Yes! Jordan, yes! These women are happy! Okay, so...
I have something to say. I think that picture you showed us before is not funny. Wow. And I also wanted to say sorry, Sophia. I know that I left you hanging earlier, but I agree with you. I feel like that picture's really mean.
Well, I feel like it's really nice. So, and she liked it too. Her was just laughing at it.
Oh,
You were laughing at the piss chart? When?
Well, when you were in the bathroom, I realized that it is funny. Actually,
Because I thought...
well, to some people, it's funny. And to other people, it's less funny. And there's just different feelings about this thing, and it's okay. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, how about next picture? What do you think is happening here?
She's happy.
Is she though, Howie? Really look at it. What expression is she making?
It looks like she's making...
Sorry, can we take a break?
Just 1 second.
I said I want to take a break!
Okay. Yeah, let's take a break. But Howie, remember what you were saying, okay? And then we can regroup after lunch, right?
I could eat. I'm super horny right now.
Sophia, want to get lunch with me? Or... No. Duh. Marcus.
Marcus?
My boyfriend.
I didn't know you had a boyfriend, Sophia. Hot name.
Eva, want to watch me eat somewhere?
I need to talk to Sophia for a second.
Okay, 2. Or, watch this, Sophia. I feel like it too.
Yes. Is everything okay?
It's fine. Why'd you laugh at their joke?
Oh, Look, I wasn't laughing at the joke. I mean, well, sure, I laughed at the joke, but I didn't think that joke was funny. I need things to start moving forward. Not just for the sake of my job, but for your sake too.
You laughed at that horrible picture for my sake?
Well, you know these guys. They weren't participating, and now they are. Jordan used the word happy. We finally made real progress today. But I'm telling you, in reality, I felt nothing about that joke.
Okay.
Oh, and also, I spoke to John earlier today, and he said he's on top of it with those muggings. I promise you, I've got your back.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever wish that you knew yourself totally independent of everyone and everything that's ever touched you? Like free of all context? I had this picture of a mermaid in my room when I was little. And I used to think she looked so happy. I mean, how cool is it to breathe underwater? And I used to think I was maybe kind of like her in some ways.
Sorry, Howie just emailed me saying he's meeting up with Marcus. Let me just...
Anyways, one day, this kid brought a piss chart into school and showed it to me at recess. And I went home feeling sick to my stomach. And I looked up at the mermaid and I thought, duh. I could never be her. Because she definitely didn't know what a piss chart was, and I did. I couldn't unlearn that. It was the worst.
A mermaid. Maybe one day you will be a mermaid. Now let's go eat.
Certainly told you about.
Well, not actually here because I can't answer the phone. But anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi, Red Little Spider. It's been 3 weeks now, and I wanted to try you again because your father said he's spoken to you a few times, and, well, he told me people at work are still being a little difficult. I hope you're doing okay. He also told me, just to be clear, I don't want you to pick sides, but I do want to remind you that there are always two. So yes, I did storm into his poker night, and I screamed so loudly that I shattered all the mirrors in the house, but I had my reasons. So if you're not calling me back, because if you think that what am I saying? I'm just saying that it's still me over here, your mother who loves you, who worries about you, your mother who cooks you cheer-me-up burgers, and who stole your bike back from Mickey, and who once helped you build a cardboard box house so high it hit the ceiling fan. So, you call me back or I'll send a SWAT team after you. I love you, bye.
I feel like nice today. I hear you went out to dinner with Jordan and Howie.
Yes, Jordan showed me how to order my big dog, no friends, in French. And yesterday, Howie identified 5 feelings to me. I mean, 4 of them were hunger, but still.
Yes, I know. I can see how much they've grown. It's all just very, very... Daddy says good. So, I guess you're ready to sign that paper now?
Oh, actually, not quite. Jordan seems to like empathy now, which is great, but it's just...
But what, Sophia? Why are you always framing things in the negative? Think about who these guys started, and look at how far they've come.
But I think they may still think that empathy is a bird. Yesterday they made this whole fuss over eating chicken.
Who cares? You of all people should know you can't blame someone for what they feel. If Jordan and Howie feel that empathy is a bird, if they feel empathy is a bird with strong furry wings and big detachable legs, then that's just not that big a deal. And if you're asking them to accommodate other people's feelings, I think it's only fair that you accommodate theirs as well. I guess here's what I'm getting at. I told head office, you'd be done by now. It seems done to me, and yet you keep finding ways to move the goalposts.
I'm not sure that's true.
No? You think the two of us are getting somewhere here? Or are you my cousin Rick? And I'm Auntie Eleanor. And we have these long and fruitful talks with one another. But at the end of the day, the same number of animals still end up inside the radiator with a note that says, and once again, here, be murdered babes. Some people are just better at handling all different kinds of personalities. And if you're actually as far from finishing the job as you seem to think you are, then maybe you're just the wrong person to be handling these guys, you know? Maybe it would benefit everyone to bring someone else in instead.
But no!
Oh, it's not a personal thing, okay? You're objectively really great. But these guys are tricky, and it might just be better for them to...
Look, let's set a goal. One more week, okay? I promise you that I can get them to where they need to be. And I think you're exactly right. I should be taking their feelings into account. You're usually right about these things.
Thanks. Do you like my arms?
Yes, I do.
Well, they're good company for me. So, one more week.
Great. And sorry, John, but I spoke to Eva, and she still seems really nervous about those muggings.
I've also noticed that she was nervous about it.
Nervous about them.
Right, sorry. We're nervous about it.
So I'm wondering if you started the investigation?
Of course I did. I said I would. Do you not trust me or something?
No.
I guess my good guy persona has a longer way to go than I thought.
Oh, I trust you. I
Great!
just want to be...
Then let's bring this thing home together, okay? Because as I always like to say, a window is nothing more than a square that they cut out and they put glass in it. Again? That's for damn sure.
Oh,
What the? Hey, buddy. Oh, is this Marcus?
no,
I'll give you two some
John.
privacy, okay?
John, hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm here to blow up your office. Yeah, I want to tell you a story first, though. All right, hold on. All right, you're gonna catch it, okay? You're gonna catch it. All right, sit down. Sit down! When I was 5 years old, in kindergarten, our class would go out to the playground for recess. I always dreaded free period because, well, I had one friend. Joseph! He lived on my block, but, well, Joseph had a much easier time ingratiating himself with the rest of the class, and that meant that I was usually alone while all the other children played. Anyways, one day I got up the courage to jump in there and start running around, and all of a sudden this boy in my class, Sam, walked up to me and he told me that I couldn't play because I was running in the wrong direction and it was messing up the game. Well, so I turned to my friend, Joseph, because I knew he would vouch for me. Sam and the other kids, they all turned to Joseph too, and Joseph, he looked up, he locked eyes with me. And he turned away. And so I ran off the playground and I started to cry. There's this teacher from the other class. She came up to me. She she asked me why I was crying. And I wanted to explain it to her. But the place where my tears were coming from felt so complicated. I didn't even know where to begin. You know, was I crying because I wasn't invited to play the game? Or because I had run in the wrong direction? Or was it Sam? Or Joseph? You know, all these feelings were moving around so quickly inside of me that I couldn't get a finger on any single one of them to keep it still and talk about it. So the teacher went over to Joseph to find out what happened. As she walked away, I decided that the most painless way to deal with all of these feelings was to push them outwards. I decided what I was feeling was anger, right? Some complicated kind of anger, and I felt this incredible urge to express that anger unto everyone around me. Anyways, just as I was becoming increasingly trapped inside of my rage spiral, the teacher came back with all the facts, and she knelt down. Oh, God! Oh, I'm not going to be able to get back up. She knelt down to look at me, and she said, "So you felt left out, huh?" When she said that, well, pulled me right out of that hole I was in, and it placed me down on her beside her. Suddenly, what I was feeling, it was very precise, and so it still hurt. It was one thing, and it had a name. I didn't feel some complicated kind of anger. I felt left out.
Do I know you?
I only realized the comfort and that clarity later when I no longer had it. Because, of course, soon after I learned that crying is actually a euphemism for being really, really weak. And so I stopped crying. And the good news is that by not crying, I actually really strong, according to a really specific set of standards. And Sam started inviting me to play during recess. The bad news is, well, by not crying, the teacher stopped approaching me to ask me about any new feelings. So I never learned about any new feelings. And now the only feelings I know are anger! Hunger! And being left out, and there's another one. It's like well, never mind. You've made me feel left out, huh? Yeah, so complicated kind of feeling left out. So I brought these balls of attention, and I'm gonna blow up your eye. Where are the buttons?
That's cat food!
No.
Yes! You're holding cat food!
So I am. Well, that was pretty silly of me, huh? I should have brought my lucky egg with me. Now they're gonna break without
Wait a
my
second.
lucky egg.
I'm so sorry, Sophia. I thought it was very clean left
Wait. Alright. Thanks. I was gonna come in here and I was gonna shoot up your office! But gun was too heavy for me. So I brought these small bombs, these cat fruits. I'm gonna blow up your office. Where's the button on this thing? No. I'm feeling a very complicated kind of hunger right now. Cat, where'd you go, my best friend? Wait. Oh, there it is. Hey. You know, I used to take baseball bats, right? And I beat people's faces into the sidewalk for fun. You want to help, please. I once drank gasoline to look tough, and now the inside of my body looks like a bunch of Legos. I don't experience that really much. You know what that feels like? If I were 40 years younger, I'd find a way to really hurt you. But I'm not 90 anymore. Hey, Sophia. What's wrong?
How can you tell that something's wrong?
Because you look, that face you taught us before.
Yeah, you look really scared right now.
I do feel scared. Yes, because someone just tried to blow up the office.
What?
And oh, no, it was just Eva's ex-boyfriend.
Of course.
Something. No. It's fine. Let's get going with today's exercise.
You must feel really scared right now.
Right, you already said that, and I'm glad you recognize.
I'm sorry I'm supposed to interrupt you, but if you just said Eva's ex-boyfriend, does that mean Eva's single?
Oh, hell yeah.
I would watch this, Sophia. I would be curious. Feel about giving me a blowjob without reciprocation.
I feel that I love blowjobs without reciprocation.
I feel
Yeah.
that I love blowjobs without reciprocation.
I feel that
This guy's know what I'm talking about.
I hear you're really single.
Or more subtly, we were wondering, are you dating?
Guys, what's going on?
Right as we were breaking up, Rafalgor realized that if he removes his leg from his hip, he can swing it around like a baseball bat.
I'm going out there.
I'm going to.
We're going to protect you.
I'm a poet.
I don't think you guys have. Yes, he's already asleep. Although when he wakes up, he's gonna say some shocking stuff.
Eva, we have a moment.
Oh yes, I know. I screamed, cried on the phone for an hour and a half the other day. I didn't realize who I was talking to. I definitely wasn't answering phones when I was a little baby.
No, it's not that. It's just, you were right before. I think it might be a good idea for you to pretend that you're dating someone.
Oh. Why?
You know, these guys, they're so easily distracted. I think they're right on the brink of really understanding empathy.
So you want me to pretend I have a boyfriend? But isn't that going back on what you said before? Because you told me to break up with Rafalgor, remember?
Yeah, I know, but I don't mind being with Marcus. You know, we get lunch together and we go to different ponds. And I think we can acknowledge their feelings, or more specifically, their horn, and look at how strong their horn is and say, okay, well, that's something they need to work on, but in the meantime, since it's not a big deal for me to shift my behavior around just a little bit, maybe I should.
Maybe I should.
Look, we're just up against a little bit of a clock right now, okay? So I think it's worth being strategic.
No,
Wow.
He really knows how to put together an upsetting sentence.
It never occurred to me that you could do that with a towel. Oh.
Eva!
Thank you for saving me, Monsieur and Monsieur. Now, let's get into today's exercise. So we're going to continue working on compassionate communication. So someone will describe a situation that elicits a feeling in them, and then we're all going to respond using this sentence structure. You feel blank because blank. Is that right? And then person one will say, yes, that's right. I feel blank because blank. Or, no, that's not right. I do not feel blank because blank. Whoa, sounds good. Who wants to start?
I can go first. Sophia, I can start.
Great, go ahead.
So, this morning, I stood in front of my mother's gravesite for about half an hour and thought about how she was murdered. Or, not murdered, but stabbed in the body until she died.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Who wants to respond to Howie using the sentence structure?
You feel sad because your mother was murdered. Is that right?
Great. So if that resonates, you'll say
No,
yes.
that is not right. I do not feel sad because my mother was murdered.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
But, Howie, have you ever been able to really explore how you actually feel about your mother's murder? Like, has anyone ever given you permission to cry about it?
Sorry. To what about it?
Oh, to cry.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Howie, crying is when you have one hose on top of another hose. So you don't know where the other one starts.
Oh,
That makes sense.
No. What I'm trying to say is maybe you've been taught that crying is a weakness, but it's not. It's a strength. So I want to give you permission to be able to access your feelings.
Thank you, Sophia, but I really don't feel sad about my mother's murder. She died when I was like 10, so...
You feel powerless because your mother was murdered?
No, that is not right. I do not feel sad, and I do not feel powerless.
Howie, please.
It's Howie. Maybe you feel nothing about your mother's murder.
Maybe I feel...
Maybe you feel nothing, or said differently, you feel nothing because your mother was murdered. Is that right?
Maybe I feel... Of course! All those years replaying my mother's murder. How I held her in my arms. As she gasped for breath and told me that she never really loved me. And I never understood how I felt about that. And now I know. Yes, that's right. I feel nothing because my mother was murdered. Wow, thank you, Sophia. I feel so seen.
You're welcome.
I'd like to go.
Great, go ahead.
So, yesterday, I asked a girl, no, a woman, no, an old woman, out on a date. And I was sort of, what's the word that we learned the other day?
Porn.
Vulnerably, right. And, well, she said no, which is obviously her right because keep beep beep, but she said no. And so then everyone around me started laughing at me. And they were laughing. And they were laughing as this big, enormous group And so yeah.
Wow. Okay, thanks. Who wants to respond to Jordan?
I can't. Jordan, you feel, you feel like you put yourself out there, right? And you were laughed at for it. So you feel like you
Embarrassed?
You feel embarrassed because you put yourself out there, and you were laughed at for it. Is that right?
I don't know.
So, really think about that, Jordan. Say it again.
Jordan, you feel embarrassed because you put yourself out there and you were laughed at for it. Is that right?
Jordan,
Maybe just a little.
so say it back as...
Yeah, that's right. I feel embarrassed because I put myself out there and I was laughed at for it.
Good, Jordan. Good, Howie. Eva?
You feel ashamed because you were made to feel small? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I feel ashamed because I was made to feel small.
Aw, good, Eva, good. Jordan?
You feel, when you don't feel big?
Small?
You feel small because you were dismissed.
Yeah, I feel small. I feel small because... Oh, God! Oh, yes, she made me feel small. I feel like a hose on top of another hose. So you don't know where the other one starts.
That's okay, Jordan. That's good.
And I was just using my normal line of, do you want to see a showy?
What's a showy?
A showy!
It's when you leave sort of open.
And then she said that she didn't want to talk to me anymore. And all I wanted to do was a little showy.
So you could do a showy?
And then the security guard said that I didn't even have a ticket for the stupid charity dinner.
Oh!
And they started to escort me off stage.
Off stage?
And I don't even think she deserved that award. I don't even know what an oncologist is.
No one does. No one does.
She was just so freaking hot. And I just wanted to do a big showy all over her tits. Oh, she did. I'm a poet. Life isn't oblong. Nice guy goes in his lap. Oh my God.
Jordan, look. Empathy.
We solved it. We solved everything. We solved
It's so hard.
Go ahead, Eva.
That's what empathy does.
The first time I got mugged in this office was 2 years ago.
Oh, okay,
After
thank you.
it happened, the world was so normal, but it was over. So exactly the same that the mugging started to feel like this strange blip. To the point where I started wondering whether I had made the whole thing up or drastically misremembered it or something. I thought, that felt like such a big deal to me. Clearly it wasn't actually a big deal. And it started happening more and more. This morning, I was mugged on my way to the kitchen to get some coffee. A person came up behind me and hit me across the side of the head. I couldn't really feel it. I touched my ear and I noticed it was bleeding. Anyways, suddenly I was on the floor of the kitchen, in the ball, and I wasn't being mugged anymore. So I went back to my desk without getting my coffee. The world was still the same. Is anybody going to respond?
Yes. We're all going to respond to Eva, right? We can respond to Eva using the sentence structure.
Yeah. You feel tired because you didn't get your coffee. Is that right?
I mean, yes. That's
So
not really-
we'll keep finding, but in the meantime, say it back as yes.
Yes. I feel tired because I didn't get my coffee.
You feel mugged because you got mugged.
Oh, about Holly?
You feel content because you got mugged. You feel improbable because you got mugged. You feel thrilled, inquisitive, and hopeful because you got mugged.
No, they don't.
So wrong. Oh, sorry.
Okay, guys, Holly, Eva just shared something sensitive with you. What? And Eva, Howie was patient with you when you assumed he felt sad about his mother's murder. It is important that we remain respectful of one another. Maybe you want to try some words from the bottom of the list?
You feel distressed because you were mugged. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, that's right. I feel distressed because I got mugged.
Good, Eva. Good, Jordan.
Where did you find that word? What does it mean?
Under the difficult/unpleasant feelings part.
These are all real words. You feel lost because you got mugged. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I feel lost because I got mugged.
You feel in despair and depressed because you got mugged. Is that right? You feel alarmed, anxious, panicked, doubtful.
You feel weary and afflicted and heartbroken and wrong because you got mugged. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You feel weak because you got mugged. Is that right?
I mean, that's also right.
You feel inferior because you got mugged.
As a question?
You feel inferior because you got mugged, huh?
I guess.
So say it back using the sentence structure.
I can say it too if that helps. You feel very inferior because you got mugged. Very inferior and very humiliated. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, that's right.
This must be so difficult/unpleasant.
God, it really is.
Well, I'm glad we're connecting, even though, needless to say, I wish you were under better circumstances.
You know!
If I can make this whole exchange more subtle.
No, I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to kiss either of you.
What?
Because you're dating someone, right? Eva, you're dating Marcus?
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't want to kiss either of you because you guys make me feel unsafe.
What?
To make you... Wait, Sophia?
Well, I'm sure they don't mean to make you feel unsafe.
They do! Sophia! What? You mean they don't mean to? I'm telling you that they do!
Hey, I'm trying to juggle a lot of different people right now and empathize with everyone.
You are not empathizing with me!
I am empathizing with you, okay? I understand that you feel unsafe and nervous, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Nervous? What did I say?
You said nervous.
Okay, but Eva, please, let's take
You leave me alone!
Jeez. Right? So much for professionalism.
Hi, you've reached Sophia. I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but I just want to let you know that any feelings you may have right now are valid, and I'm here for you. Well, not actually here because I can't answer the phone, but anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi, dear. I still haven't heard from you. And I thought, I was worried maybe you weren't doing well. But I hear you're doing well. I hear from your father that you're doing well. And I'm glad to hear it. but I'm not doing well. Your father has taken so much from me. And I just keep wondering, are you gone too? Anyways, I feel like I'm bothering you, so I'm gonna leave you alone. I love you. Bye.
Congratulations! Woo! The guys told me over lunch that they saw empathy.
That they solved?
And so, I thought we could celebrate as soon as we signed that paper.
Well, actually, we're not quite done yet. We still have a few more exercises to go through.
Is this a joke?
Well, it's great that you guys have gotten in touch with your empathy, but now we need to apply that empathy to your work calls, right?
Sophia!
Well, maybe if you'd like to watch for a second, you'll see what I mean. Where's Eva?
She's in the bathroom.
Okay. Let's get going with today's exercise. So, remember our phone call from week 1 with Donna? There's a recap in your folders. So, Donna's husband was sick, right? And he was in the hospital, and she owed money that she didn't have. So, using the sentence structure, who can tell me what Donna may be feeling? Howie?
I don't know, Donna. She's not even here.
Pretend that I'm Donna.
You feel like an idiot, Donna, because you spent money you didn't have. Is that right?
No, that's not right. Try again, this time without the judgment.
Okay, without the judgment, I could say, pay the money.
Using the sentence structure?
You feel scared because if you don't pay the money, I'm going to hurt you. Is that right?
No, that's not right. Try again. And what are you doing?
I'm looking for my baseball bat.
Well, you need a baseball bat for you're talking to someone on the phone.
No, I'm not. You're right in front of me.
Sophia, I feel like you're being really hard on us right now. And I don't even think you even cared about the traumatic situation that I went through the other day with the pediatric oncologist who was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award for creating a new technology to save terminally ill children.
Excuse me?
Where the hell's my bat?
Let's remember compassionate communication, Howie.
Howie, maybe you feel like your baseball bat is behind the bookshelf because that's where John put it.
What?
Howie, I'm with you, right? I'm with you. Just put the bat down. I'm with you. There you go, look at them.
Thanks. Let's take a break.
Take a break. Sophia,
Sophia, what?
I can't believe I didn't see it before. No wonder why you haven't had success here. You're provoking my employees.
How am I provoking them? Did you
By
not?
telling them that other people's feelings should outweigh theirs. You're asking them to change their entire worldview.
I'm sorry.
I have used so many different strategies with you. I've spoken your language. I've been the Auntie Eleanor to your Rick. But at some point, you know, I have to be the boss. I have to take care of my family.
You can't just sign it.
I did just sign it. Look at that. So, I think we're done here.
Fine.
Hey, I heard you got fired. Want to talk about it over again?
Do you want to talk about it on top of a pond?
No, because Marcus.
Marcus.
Oh.
Right. Marcus is cheating on you.
What?
Yeah, we saw Marcus the other day at a grocery store getting hundreds of blowjobs from different women without reciprocation.
No, you didn't see that.
And there was a catfish watching just off to the side.
No, you didn't see that. John?
Yeah, guys. The Marcus thing. I saw it too. Oh, it's terrible, really. Some men can be such pigs. Awful, awful. So, how do you feel about blowjobs without reciprocation?
How do you feel about my poetry?
For me personally, I love blowjobs without reciprocation. Why are you laughing?
Because it's a joke.
I don't think you get it.
Okay, but you guys wouldn't want to make me feel, remember, scared?
Light it
I
up!
love blowjobs without reciprocation.
I love them too.
I do too. I think they're what I love best.
Get away from me!
Calm down.
You're acting crazy.
Come on, Sophia. Meet us halfway.
Wait, halfway? I'm meeting you all the way to hell! I can move an inch! I listen to you. I cater to you. Call you on the phone!
Hold us on the phone.
Not you, but God! I do feel scared. Do you want to sit down?
What were you saying? I'm still listening.
Oh, I was saying that I agree with you. Nothing happens in a split second. One tiny moment after one tiny moment turns into a big moment. So it's hard to blame anyone in one of those tiny moments because it's hard to even recognize it as a moment in the first place. And what does that do to you? I think when no one's reacting to it, that's when you assume it must be normal. You put it onto yourself. You think if you're the only person clocking this little thing as being some sort of problem, then you must be wrong. You must be the problem. And you sit alone with that, and it seeps into your pores, and it morphs into, well, that just becomes self-loathing. And meanwhile, all those little moments keep piling on top of one another, and then all of a sudden you look up, and you're setting the office on fire. And just to be really honest, at the end of the day, I do blame him. But more to the point, I'm mostly focused on not blaming myself.
Yes. I think that's a good way of putting it.
And I realized that in the end, it's really not a bad thing to blame someone for wearing you down. Especially when you realize they're only right because they're the ones making up the rules.
I understand. Janie? You know I let you down.
Eva?
Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
Are you here to sync up with us?
No, I
Wait. No, keep going, but talk louder so that
came here to be alone. Not even on my period.
Janie never gets hers.
It's true. Well, then how is she? And she can still bleed. What about you?
Yes. I'm bleeding.
Mermaids still get their period? Where does it come from? What? You have a tail? You did?
Yes. I told you that I'm bleeding. Remember?
Oh God! Your nose! It's Eva? Eva? Oh God! Eva, your ear! Eva! Oh, I don't know. It won't stop. Please. No, it won't.
Careful your hands.
My hands? Eva?
I can't forgive you. You can't? I can't hear you. I have blood in my